Hello, welcome to the CCGA Psychology Club Career Planning Show. This is our very first interview and I'm going to let him take it away. But this is Mark Taylor, and Mark, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I am Mark Taylor. I graduated from CCGA in 2013 with a bachelor's psychology with human services. I went from there to graduate school in Augusta at Augusta University. Got a master's degree in clinical psychology there, and then from there went to work. And I'm sure that's kind of what some of you are wondering about. How do I go to work? And real life goes by. So that's real life. So real life, after you get a degree, is what is key, and that's why we would even talk to you today. So after that, after I got out of graduate school, I went to work initially in community psychology, worked for a local community service board, and was a director of behavioral health there. And then I also taught at College of Coastal Georgia, which was a great privilege to go back and teach introductory psychology. And then I did private practice on the side. I am now full-time in private practice and love it. Just having a great time with it. If I could say anything to you guys about how you're setting your plans, if you decide to go to graduate school, one of my greatest pieces of advice, because I was hiring a lot of people when I was in community psychology, one of my greatest pieces of advice is be careful to use a credible program. It means a lot to an employer when they're looking at where you went to school, and Coastal has a good reputation, by the way, for bachelor's degrees. And so for me, it was, when I was looking at applications and doing interviews, I wanted to know the quality of education that they had. So it's something important to think about. If you're going to do grad school, and I will give you this encouragement, if you're not going to do grad school, in my experience, I've found that a Bachelor's of Science in Psychology is a very versatile degree program. It's well used in all kinds of fields. So if you decide not to stay in the field, there's plenty of versatile use for that degree program.
Right. Any very last thoughts of your work as a clinician? Why would you encourage somebody to engage in clinical psychology work?
So for me, whatever I did, I have varied background, but I always wanted to help people. And to do private practice is to be involved in the actual work of somebody improving their life. And it is invaluable. It's a great experience. If that's what you want to do, if you want to help people, a one-on-one, sit across the room, feeling comfortable with the person, building rapport and helping them is a fabulous way to do it.
All right. Thank you so much, Mark. And thank you for all the sound effects and the emergency sound effects for the clinician. That could not have been more perfect. And thank you for your time, and thank you for being one of our cherished students. You know that we love you and admire you, and thank you for being the first person in this little program for Psychology Club. Take good care, Mark. Thank you so much.
I'm honored and privileged. Thank you.
Thank you so much.